If you're someone who has too much of your net worth tied up in any one stock or one individual company, you know that at times it can make you feel uneasy. You're oftentimes checking the news a lot more to see what this one given company is doing because you know so much of your future is tied up in it. So today I'm here to talk to you about how you could potentially offset this position over time without having a massive tax issue because of it. And while there are several examples of how you could do this, I'm specifically talking about direct indexing today. I recently posted a video on this, but the short of direct indexing is that it's essentially buying a bunch of single stocks that are going to replicate the S&P 500 rather than buying an ETF or a mutual fund that tracks the S&P 500, right? And you might be thinking to yourself, listen, owning single stocks is way more risky than just owning a mutual fund or an ETF, and you would be correct. But here what we're talking about is owning single stocks and having them amount to the same weighting as they have in the S&P 500. And our goal here is not outperformance, it's being able to tax loss harvest over time, right? Meaning taking our losers and taking our winners and using them to offset one another. So let me give you an example here. You own $500,000 worth of Apple stock, and half of that represents your amount of earnings, right? So $250,000 is what you would generally be taxed at if you withdrew that money from your brokerage account today. With direct indexing, what you can do is put your Apple stock, of course, into whatever account you'd be doing direct indexing with, put in different companies that are going to track the S&P or however you choose to track an index. And then from there, over time, your goal is to take advantage of when companies have down days, when companies have down weeks, right? We see it all the time. And then you sell a loser, you sell a portion of that Apple stock that is going to net out that tax benefit. And over time, right, we're just gradually offsetting our Apple stock without having the normal tax liability that would come with it. So this can be a complex strategy, and it's definitely not for the right person. So feel free to check out my video I recently posted on it, or send me a message. I'd be more than happy to walk you through how this strategy could work in your non-retirement account.